Here we go, guys. We're going to talk about how to make some great bread. It's real easy. There's been a lot of complex things about bread. People always make it into a big ordeal sometimes, but with our basic dough, we have 19-ounce dough balls. We're going to show you guys how to roll up a simple bread. The first thing you got to do is after you make your dough balls, you let them rise. We're just going to take those dough balls out. We're going to take them out. They're really nice and soft. You can see that they're pliable. They've risen. They've been made. And now we're going to put them in just a little bit of flour so it doesn't stick on the table. Now, I like to just take my dough and just roll it up into a nice shape of bread. Real simple. I roll it up, I lay it out. It's very simple. I don't get complex with it. I don't really worry about it. So as you see, I can just roll it up. Very nice and simple. Make sure it's all tucked in beautifully. It's a great shaped bread. And then I seal the edges like this. It's really important to get a good seal when you're making this. Seal up my edges, and I have a really nice loaf of bread here. So it's full of air, it's nice and soft, and I just go about shaping it. So it's really easy. Put a little bit of flour on the pan, and you're gonna let them proof again, all right? So this is like part two. The dough has already risen once. Now we're gonna roll it up again, and we're going to do it right over there. All right, Big Andy's going to do one now, and we're going to keep it nice and simple. Making great bread is not hard, right?
Not hard at all. And you definitely want to flour a little bit of your baking tray here. That way it's nice and easy to take out, because when you use double-proof dough, it's going to fill up with light, be nice, light and airy, have lots and lots of gases,
lots of bubbles, lots of holes in the dough, lots of crevices, and we're going to get a nice crispy outside. You're going to see some really nice stuff. What we do here, we're going to add some herbs probably on top. We can add a little Asiago. You can make all kind of bread. It's very simple. Whether they're big, small, doesn't make a difference. This is just a nice family loaf. When you're going to sit down, have a little bread, a little garlic bread, a little bread and butter. You'll love this.
All right, so we close our seam up. Again, that seam's going to be
down,
face down on your tray.
Yep. Again,
right next to that one.
Beautiful. You want to get a little rustic look, you can add a little white flour to it too. Just for now, or even before it goes in the oven. Okay, and now we're going to put a little
plastic wrap.
Plastic on them. Let them rise.
And you have to cover with plastic or else the dough will dry out.
Yep.
So while it's proofing and rising, we're going to just make sure we keep it safe from any air. Put one more piece on there and we're good.
Nice and tight. And you want to leave it in a warm area so it rises. I mean, room temperature is nice. If it's a beautiful day outside, leave them outside. We're going to let these rise about 2 hours.
2 hours, yeah.
Probably about 2 hours. We'll get close to double in size. We'll know they're going to be ready, and then we're going to show you guys how to make some great bread, and you're going to love it. Okay, guys, we're back, and that bread we rolled up about 2 hours ago, we let it wrapped up with some saran. We let it rise. Look at the size of the bread now. Boy, did it rise. Look at that. Beautiful. It's doubled in size in a couple hours. A nice warm location like your backyard. It's a great thing.
Really quick, right?
Yep, really quick. So here's your bread now. We're going to just, treat it really good. You're not going to worry about it. Don't be afraid of it. You're picking it up. You're playing with it. It's got lots of air. It's pretty good. We got the floured board, right? A little more flour on there. I think we're going to need, because it's a little moist still. Make sure that, you flour your board really good, and just put your bread right on top. Beautiful. Shape it the way you like it. All right? We're going to make a nice puffy bread. Looks good, right?
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, I really like this bread.
It's beautiful.
Okay, good. Then we're going to take another loaf. I mean, this is it, Sunday dinner. It's good the next day. It's beautiful. Bake it away. Make some garlic bread. Make a sandwich. Turn your friends on to some great bread. All right. See that? And then what we're going to do is we're going to put a little cut down the center for one, and we're going to cut them on a bias for the other. Either way, it works. You're just going to run your knife down there. You're going to get about a ½ inch deep, all right, from the back all the way through. And what you want is the bread to open up. So, it's important that you give it a good split. Excellent.
You want to be very gentle with it too.
Yep, nice and gentle.
You don't
Don't
wanna
push.
push
Let the
down.
knife cut. If you got a really sharp razor, that's totally great too. But we're just using some cooking utensils from the home.
Bias, or you want to go straight?
Yeah, whatever you like.
We'll do a little bias.
Yeah, we'll try a little bias cut, see? Getting a little fancy on you. Now the great thing about the bread is you can put different things on it. We're just going to make one plain. It's been floured. We're going to put a little extra virgin olive oil in the cuts so it lets the dough expand. And this one here, we're going to sprinkle a little parmesan on it. So just a nice little basic parmesan. Give the crust a little flavor, a little crispiness.
Oh yeah.
Tastes really good, right? Just drizzle a little bit of olive oil in there. Look at that. See, really nice and simple. Spread it around, you know, get your hand in there. It's all good. Look at that dough. Beautiful. Same thing with the bias cut. Spread it around, make it really nice. It allows it to rise. Remember that, okay? So that's important. Look at those nice breads. We're going to put a little Parmesan cheese on there. You could put a little Pecorino. You can put whatever you like on there. Asiago is great. Makes a great crust finish. The crust gets really nice and crispy. See? Coat it away. Be great. You could put some rosemary. You could do onions, garlic. Doesn't make a difference. It's your bread. Do it how you like, right?
Absolutely.
And bread is great.
Now, which oven are you going to cook in?
So we're cooking over here now because it's nice and low. The flames are nice and low. We want your oven to die down. So you want to make sure that basically, you know, you have a little bit of coals. My oven's about 450 degrees right now. I'm just going to put the bread in there, close the door, let it cook about 5 or 6 minutes and check it out every 3 just to see. Okay? So again, don't be afraid. Take your peel, shake your bread, and pull it out slowly. There you go. Look at that. All right? The bread is ready to go. We're going to go back to making some great pizza. We'll check on the bread in a couple minutes. Close your door. Don't forget. All right, so our bread's been cooking for about 6 or 7 minutes, 450 degrees. I turned it twice. Looked really, really great the last turn. Now we're going to take a look at it, and I think it should be done. All right? Wow, look at that. That bread looks really dynamite. Wow. Check out that. Beautiful. Look at that nice loaf, guys. Your family will be proud of you. Real easy. You know, you give it a nice tap, you know it's done. You check the bottom, you got nice color. It feels like a football. Nice and hollow, you hear that? Beautiful. And that's the one with the cuts on the bias, really dynamite. And check this one out. Here's the Parmesan bread. Look at that one. Just a beautiful piece of bread. Everyone will be impressed with that. I mean, we might as well fire up the good life, live your life, make great breads, enjoy everything you do. Great job on the dough.
Beautiful.
Beautiful, right?
Very nice.
Fantastic.